Just kidding. Guys, Sunday. What's happening? What are we looking at today? Today, we are looking at Daddy WARBUCKS Double India Pale Ale, aka Imperial Money, 9.8% by Barrier Brewing Company. Let's see, NYHAP sent this, but they're not always from. But this one is by our friends at 1 Mile House in New York City. Drink it fresh, drink it now. So, this is what we're going to do. And this is what the bottle cap looks like. Hang on, it looks like the camera strap was trying to infiltrate the brew review. And yes, I'm in an exceptional mood because I had sex today. Gun sex. Thank God, because at least gun sex lasts for, more than 10 or 15 seconds. We're going to open this with the 50 cal. I brought the 50 out because we need to get it sighted back in, but kind of ran out of day patience and dealing with the bugs and the heat. The bugs were a lot better, according to my brother-in-law, than they were the last time he was out. And according to the mythical gods of heat, the wood ticks are supposed to be mostly killed off. I don't know if this is true or not. But I know this is hard to believe, but I'm willing to admit that you get sidetracked by other things, and then one thing leads to another. Long story short, every gun that I brought out to the range has never been kind of reviewed over at the ebomey channel. So, here's my thoughts. Not tomorrow, but the following Monday I have surgery, and I'm going to be taken out of the game for a while. So I figured, might as well go up to the range, do a bunch of shooting, give me some material to work on with the new software, and like Brian McCown said, you're going to be an expert with that software by the time you're all on the heel. It was an awesome day. It was me, Christine, and her brother. And the weather was absolutely beautiful. It would have been nice if the breeze would have stayed around, because when the breeze stayed around, it took all the things like the horseflies and that kind of shit and made it more difficult for them to bother you. Smells real. It's like tangerine, mango, orange, all those kind of orangey colored fruits. I don't know, are those really tropical? Not really. Smells really good. Yeah. Knock knock. You're busted. Oh well. Okay, so cheers, and don't want this to be long. It's already much later than planned. Normally, there's been times where a brew review actually was uploaded by now, let alone just starting off. So, yeah. So this won't be an hour. At least I hope it won't. I mean, it's hard to imagine that's the case with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 firearms. 13 firearms. Cheers. This is like a IPA person's IPA. You know, I say some of them are a good starter IPA. Well, I'll put it this way. If you're sitting back, now I haven't watched the video yet, so I know, and I don't know if it was Jerry's or Joey's, but evidently they're somewhere today, sitting on a deck, enjoying some brews, and Joey is drinking like 6 Point, and the putts, I mean Jerry is drinking Michelob Ultra. Not only do I think that the man card would need to be taken back, but you're like off the boot, eh? And you're drinking Michelob Ultra? Come on, Jerry. Stay the fuck away from this refrigerator when you're here, okay? This has a not sugary sweet, but that presence of a sweetness up front, and you're getting mango, tangerine, orange, maybe a little peach in there, but you're getting all those kind of up front, and it's coming at you in a nice hoppy package. I said package. Then there's this dry spot where you're wondering, what? That was it? And then the end comes on, and it has a bread biscuit, not as intense of a bread and biscuit as some of them that I've had that I've really enjoyed, but it has a very heavy dry finish, like a great IPA dry finish to it. Wow, this is really good. Oh yeah, we also have comments in here, so I'm gonna try to mix your guys' comments in along with maybe some comments on how particular firearms performed. And as you know, of course, you didn't know that I was planning on going out with a whole shitload of things that have actually I've never done really a review on, but I'm gonna now. I know Chuck has, I'm sure he's been patiently waiting. Now, I have not had, and he didn't contradict me on this. I mean, I'm assuming that Jay at Elite Ammunition had put a few rounds through this. It looked like it had possibly been fired, but that row bar does pretty well. Like, for instance, right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. I think I put close to 200 rounds through it today, and in there I had problems. I had they were like almost like a double feed, not a fail to feed, not a fail to extract, but like it was just so anxious to get some ammo up into it. And the thing is I'm not sure if it was the same mag, and because in all honesty, I had my primary mag and the 1 round that's in it. That makes 21 rounds. I had this one and the extra round in my pocket, along with what I carry as my backup mag. And the backup mag is also the T6Bs. So those 2 mags were out of the scenario today. So the only 2 other ones were. I know Jay told me that row bar has a break-in period. Now, I don't know how that affects things. In all fairness, though, I can tell you, I brought FN, the red or the green tip and the blue tip. I brought American Eagle and I brought 2 offerings. Well, I had 3, but I just can't bring myself to shoot these. I want these as the defense round. I brought 2 things that Jay sent me. The penetrators and the protectors. And unfortunately, I shot them like all up. But I never had a problem with any of the elite ammunition ammo. Not a problem with that. Now, having said that, I did shoot more by percentage. I did shoot more of the other ones. I had one feed problem, that kind of double feed thing. I had one problem with the blue dot FN ammo, and then all of the rest of the problems, which I think was 3 times. So I had four issues in 200 rounds, and it was with the American Eagle. The American Eagle was the one I was having the problem with. But having said that, maybe it could be that mag. What I really need to do is identify that mag and then actually shoot all 4 of them. But I tell you, and now I actually thought when me and Jim were talking, it was the opposite of what I was about to say. The first 20 rounds that I shot they were American Eagle, and then I had a problem, and then I switched to the FN, and I didn't have a problem, and I noticed and that was the blue tip, or was that the green tip? That was the green tip. And I noticed it seemed like there was a little bit more zip to the FN. Every time I was shooting the American Eagle, it felt like when I switched to the FN, there was more behind it. Now, I don't know, Jay could probably answer that question because I know he's chronoed all of this shit. But now, if there is a resistance factor being caused by the row bar that has to break in, and the American Eagle has a little bit less poop, I can see why that one would have the problem. Like I said, having said that, I had 0 issues at all with Jay's ammo, the elite ammunition stuff, and that by far felt the hottest. But I tell you, absolutely, if you ever have the opportunity to shoot one of these, this shit is moving. I mean, there's a reason this stuff penetrates body armor and penetrates bulletproof glass, because it's just going very, very fast. But the follow-up shots are real easy because it's a loud damn little gun, but it doesn't have much recoil. So definitely get out and just continue to shoot it. Like I said, I never had an issue with the first round, or I mean, it was like in the middle of the mag. I was like it was 8 to 10 rounds deep in the American Eagle before I noticed a problem. And then towards, God, again, I really need to write this shit down and do it in the right order. I was gonna say the last 4 mags I put through this, I didn't have a problem. But the last 4 mags through this were all either elite ammunition or the stuff from FN. So I don't know. I don't have a problem doing this. Don't have a problem at all. Okay. Now that was that. So quickly, a comment. Salty Shellback. Hey, or ha, bitches. So he was first, and then there was the Real Cold Burnout. Couple rebuttals from Salty. Multi-Gunman. Second was Johnny Concho. Don't care what number I am. Did I miss anything? Cheers to all. Well, Johnny, no, you didn't miss anything, and you were actually number 2. So, cheers to you, my friend. And that shit on Facebook was funny, but I had to block you. I'm just kidding. 3, fuck off doing a brew review. Okay. Meal Team 66. 647.5-ish. Meal Team. Hi, Shelby. Unfortunately, right now she's upstairs because I think Christine made herself a snack, so that's evidently where Shelby would always be in that situation. Oh, look, a novel from Nick. Oh, I love that. It's got this burn-in thing going. The longer in between sips, the more those full flavors at the end just stay there. Nick, I'm no longer concerned with the place I'm in. I made it. Even if I got here a little late, either way, finally caught up for now. I'm sure I'll fall behind again. Evidently, Nick's been, he's been a busy guy. Hopefully, not too far as I have to worry of Heffy 67. He's a shifty one, always trying to bring up the rear, and you know what that's like, right? Laugh a lot. The porter looks good. I have a bit of bad news for you. Looks like stockpiles of the hopped whiskey are pretty much gone in my area. Anyway, I'll keep an eye out for another stores though. Because I hate to disappoint a drunken lush such as yourself. Cheers. Hey, if I could even find it. I mean, there is good news. I can't remember what his name is, so I can't actually say my friend. But, the virus, vodka, I have been in communique with them, and they, it's not like some stock email. They actually email me, and I want to say it's Bob or John, or, he's like, hey, Eric, just to let you know. And he sent me links. Why is it? People always ask, okay, why is it that, it's so much of an issue for us to mail something to each other, but they sent me the link to 3 different liquor stores, and I can just go click, and boom. And as a matter of fact, they were all at, I think it was under $22 a bottle for the virus. And even cheaper, obviously because of the shipping thing, if I get more. So, yeah, they're cool, and they sent the info so that I can just get them myself. Oh yeah, going to be some fun radio. Oh, Yankee Marshall. Yeah, okay, Steve. All the way up until Steve calls. Then, but Dave the Yankee Marshall, he's a full-grown man. So, Steve wants to call and light his shit up. Light his shit up. Meal Team 66 again. I'm only interested in 2 things, and that's titties and beer. You know what I mean. What? Hang on, read more. Titties and beer, okay. And then there's this many titties and beer. Titties, beer. See, side boob. Maybe it's just me, but I like the side boob. John Solar 283, 6th, I guess. John Solar 283. Those are the best beer koozies ever. John Solar 283. So awesome of Artisan Tony to be part of the hashtag Justin's Final Mission. Why am I here? I would love to just hunker down with some cheese and crackers and not this beer, and watch, lately we've been, our guilty pleasure has been Blue Bloods with Donnie Wahlberg and Tom Selleck. It's been a great series. It's like refreshing after so many years of dun-dun, Law and Order. But I am here not to drink a beer and hang out with a whole bunch of my friends, but I'm here to spend some guy's money. Ed, Andy, Jay, just to say the least. If I wasn't here doing this brew review, Justin's final mission would get that much less money. So that's why I'm here. I'm spending your guys' money, and I know you guys don't give a shit. Matter of fact, you give a huge shit, and that's why you guys have done what you've done. Joey Cuz, okay, question. Is it gay that after I come home from the strip club, that is naked girls, early in the morning, and the first thing I do as soon as I come home is to watch you? Yes, I'm Jerry drunk now. Wait, this isn't Friday Brew Review. I'll be right back. No, Joey, it's not. Trees are blowing. Poor Joey. Nothing like rubbing salt in a wound. According to the FBI, everything's truthful. FBI, everything's truthful. Crap, only a 26-minute video? Oh, come on! You guys just say that shit. You gotta click on when this pops up in your thing and you see it and you go, 58 fucking minutes? Are you kidding me? What the fuck could he possibly talk about for 58 minutes? As I say that at 22 minutes in. Well, I actually moved it over here because it's still there from the blog radio. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Don, that it was only 26 minutes. This one is obviously going to be more than 26 minutes. Oh, and so I'm at the grocery store with my LGBT shirt. That's you probably can't see it. That's Liquor Guns, Bacon, and Titties. Actually, that's what it should be, but since Johnny Watson sent this to me, it says Texas. But LGBT, Liquor, Guns, Bacon, and Titties. That's what Jim would have for sure. And Campbell's soup. Ed, USAF, 9th. Brad Thomas, looking at titties and beer! Exclamation point. Wade, big redneck papa, glitter on your nuts? Like that's a first. Ed, sounds like a pretty good one. Great review. My hollow point. It's Chuckles. Let's see what Chuckles has to say. There's about a half dozen guys on this channel that would like to play soldier with you. They lay down and you blow the hell out of them. Chuck. Hey, Shelbs. Shelby. Meal Team says hi. Come here. Jump up. Come on. Come on. Let's do this thing. What-a! She's like, why? Why do we have to do this, Dad? Why? Can't you just give me a treat and rub my nuts? Oh, that's right. I don't have nuts. I see you. I'm looking at you. You're such a goofball. You're such a goofball. Okay, Steve says hi. Steve said hi to you. Okay? Oh, yeah. Go get me the peanut butter. Are you going to lay down on your pillow? Where? There you go. There. There you go. It's in the right spot right now. Lay down. Okay. Oh, you were going to lay down until I said to lay down, and you went, I'll fucking lay down if I want to. Okay. Sorry, I interrupted the most awesome comment ever. Matter of fact, I want to start over. It was such a great comment. There's about a half a dozen guys on this channel that would love to play soldier with you. They lay down and you blow the hell out of them. What is NYHAP's payback? Never mind. We don't really want to know. Hazman 440. For some reason, that picture gets my attention. Horny Fixer. Wow. Cheer up, Slappy. McFucktard. You're getting good shit in the mail. This last time, or still to come? Or are you going to be in the box? Oh, I don't want to look all crabby. Ah, fuck. It's too bad he won't be at the shoot this year, because I'd get my ass kicked. Smile Money. Did your governor see that flag shaped like Minnesota on your shirt? Probably found it offensive and ran for a safe place. Probably. Are you trying to instigate, Smile Money? Say, you know, like, go to those pressure points and just... Mark Dayton is the most awesome governor ever. All those people that complained about Jesse... I'm Governor Jesse Ventura. I'm the governor of the fine state of Minnesota. I ain't got time to bleed. Mark Dayton's a douchebag. Well, that's right. I was gonna. Okay, I don't know how many comments are left. I screwed this all up. I was gonna try to mix some gun chat in here. We talked about the FN. Absolutely love shooting this. The trigger, the reset, the sights. It's very accurate, and that's that. So I don't know. Should I talk about the ones that I had the most fun with, the most accurate, the ones that had no problems at all? Because I did actually have a couple problems in the group, and I don't know why. Okay, I will talk about the problem ones first. Not this one. My PPQ chambered in 45 ACP. Now, having said that, I have to take some of the responsibility for this. The last time I was out with this, I had stuff off the shelf, which would have either been my brother-in-law's or Winchester White Box or some factory ammo. I have never had a problem with this. Today I had I think 4 times in I think I did 8 mags out of it, because I like shooting this. I love the triggers on these. I love the reset on these. But 4 times I had it where it almost looked like the bullet, instead of bouncing off the top of the barrel, got pinned, got stuck there. And I mean, I literally pulled back a little bit and then let go, and it went right in. And this was the first time that I shot any of my ammo through this. They're 200 grain full metal jacket. The full metal jacket should be a lot better than, say, a hollow point, but now a 200 grain, some guns act a little goofy. If you know your 45, the most typical is 230, and that's what I had a shot in this before. Now, my brother-in-law kept thinking that maybe it's because the mag seems like they rock a little bit more in these, but to be honest, it feels exactly the same as it does in the 9mm version, the PPQ M2. So, my ammo, 4 problems, everything fired, everything went boom, but it had 4 feed problems. That's a first ever for this. most disappointing was, well, not for the, well, kind of, my Rock Island. Nothing major. Still a tack driver. Very, very accurate. I really love these high vis sights along. Just super. But here's the deal. This is the first time. God, you know, we shot this in Missouri, and I don't remember. I don't remember if it was because there's so many guys and we're having so much fun, and most of them were laying on the ground playing Army guy, and I was blowing the hell out of them. But I had this thing run, feed, eject, fine, but it locks back so frickin' easy. But it never locked back after the final round. I brought 4 different factory mags, 4 mags, all worked just fine like this, would not lock back under firing. Now I know he changed out some of the springs in this, but I don't remember this being a problem out in Missouri, but I don't know. It's bothersome, but it certainly isn't enough of a problem for me to even consider sending this back to Rock Island and being without it again. I'm just going to continue to shoot it, maybe see if there's some kind of break-in, because technically speaking, this still hasn't had enough rounds through it. I don't know if Rock Island recommends a break-in procedure, but this, after today, is probably somewhere around 300 rounds. So that was the in all honesty, there was 3 guns of the 12 that had any kind of problems at all, and that was the 5.7, the Rock Island, and the Walther. Other than that, everybody else ran fine. What was that? The PPQ and 9mm. The 941 Jericho. God, these are hell of a deal if you get the used ones. I think they're well worth the money, even brand new. Can't say enough about the 5906. Again, pretty much all on target. There's a reason that I say it in the video. You can see every hit the target, and they are all inside of a human heart. Any reasons why any questions as to why I love carrying this? No. Blowing shit up. The 29 Classic. Did I fire 5 shots or was it 6? Kind of lost track in all the confusion of blowing these Army guys on the ground. Eh? Baby Eagle. Deadly accurate. Awesome trigger. .645. Awesome gun. I just, for nostalgia and the fact that it's a Smith & Wesson, would love to always have one of these in my collection. Probably the most inaccurate for me. I don't know if it's the gun. I think I put four hits on the target, all a little low, all would have killed somebody, but where'd the rest of them go? I don't know. Always fun shooting the U-Birdie. Again, not so accurate with it. The reason that this actually went out is because we found a bunch of cases that were split last time, thought that it was Underwood ammo, didn't know if it was reloads, older brass, stuff that's been used a bunch of times. Mikey, when he reloaded those rounds, found, you can see the light of day. You know that one's empty. Found split cases. So he was worried that there was maybe something wrong with the Uberti, so I brought nothing but underwood, and we kind of put this guy through some paces today, and didn't split a single case. So it's not the pistol. It was not the pistol. The HK, probably the next one I'll do a review on, maybe. This gun is just fun to shoot, accurate as hell. Gil, I think you really suck. Know exactly what I'm talking about. HK P30 V3. Sweet ass gun. Better be for the money. And not last, but definitely the most fun of the day is the 50 AE. I haven't really done a video, and I don't think you can do enough videos on these. I filled the bed of my truck up with gallon jugs filled with water. That's all I need to say. And this, again, runs flawlessly. If you're going to be here in September, remember one thing. I don't know why, but when you put a mag into this gun, you put it in like this. You do not put it in like you're slapping Heffy's ass. Because whenever you slap Heffy's ass, the mag goes in so far that it locks, and then the only way to get the mag out is to put a screwdriver between the frame and the mag, and I'm not the only one going, I don't even like to hear that. Flawless and a shit ton of fun. You know, I watched the Yankee Marshal, and I'll probably ask him about this. Supposedly Desert Eagles have a tendency to be bitchy. Well, first of all, this one has never had a failure in all of the time, in all of the stuff I've put through it, and I'd like to say that right now, well, I know there's hundreds of rounds, all different stuff from me. My favorite's the Underwood. Mikey is going to be loading some stuff up for guys for the shoot next month, so that should be interesting. I've never had a problem. I've owned 2 Desert Eagles, my 44 Magnum. My 44 Magnum ran flawless as long as you listen to Desert Eagle. Desert Eagle sends you a list of recommended ammo. Recommended ammo means the hottest shit you can get. If you are a loader of 44 Magnum and you own a Desert Eagle, bring it right to the max, because I don't think you can overdo it on a Desert Eagle. And that's what the problem was. Case in point, they had Remington XP 4s were on the yes list. Remington XP 5 was on the don't bother list. And I bought both of them and tried them. Sure shit. Boom, click. Boom, click. Boom, click. Switch to the 4s. Boom, 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 boom. The gun loves the shit hot. Now, Dave was talking about a 357. Can't talk about a 357. I can only talk about a 50 and a 44. Back to a comment. Brian McCown. Tony's gonna be a huge help. Nice. Hashtag Justin's final mission. Yes, he is. I mean, I don't care, love or like some of the guys that have signed that gun. The fact that it's been signed by some very, very well-known YouTubers, that's awesome. That is awesome. And I can guarantee you, if Tony, Artisan Tony, you see this, and I've already told him this, I can guarantee you, first of all, you know, he's got an idea of what he thinks that it's worth. Well, right off the bat, it should be worth at least what the gun costs. But our group, I can guarantee you, our group will get the funds out on that. Because he said if it's close, you know, he's going to cover the difference. I told him, I said I would help because I want to make sure this works. But I know this group. I know this group. If he auctions off a Cricket rifle with a bunch of YouTuber signatures on it, I can guarantee you that the guy that may lay down the most money doesn't give a flying shit if that rifle is signed by Hickok 45. He gives a shit that his money is going to Justin's final mission. DFC, HBD, JWatt. DFC, I don't know what I said. HBD, JWatt, I'm not TSA. Joey Cuz! Sure, I guess it's my turn in the barrel on this video. If you ask Stephen Bush, we also have limits on how many breaths you can take a day. Sure, throw me under the bus. Get the fuck out of here. Shit, I wasted one on you. Well, if you said 9 more out of 10 for the day, fuck Joey Buzz. Joey Buzz, your mom did. Joey Cuz says, fuck Joey Buzz. And Joey Buzz says, your mom did. Fucking A. Joey Buzz. Once again, those girls on the screen have 2 of the best beer holders I've ever seen. I wonder if they work as good as one of those Yeti mugs for getting those beers cold. They may be warm on the outside, but they look well insulated. How did you get all those people's names on a small little cricket? Poor Big? I actually haven't seen it. Well, I think there is a video on it now that I mention it. I think Tony has a video with one of the other ones with signatures all over it. I know, just because they're big, it's with stature, maybe they write small. Multi-Gunman, how often do you use that K-bar opener down at the truck stop? Asshole. Sharky762. Missed the comment window on the previous vid, but hey, who cares? Thanks for showing off the 5.7. It sure looks good as hell. Take care, mate. It was fun to shoot. Actually, that's the most I ever got to basically shoot it by myself. Last year at the shoot, which is when I took possession of it, every now and then I would just grab a mag and shoot a few out of it, but it's an awesome gun. I tell you, the one thing I kept thinking of was Rob over at Pop's Quest. Now I'm wondering if I sent Rob one of these mags, if he could make one of his loaders for it. After all, it loads just like an AR mag. You don't slide them in like this. You just keep pushing them in. Click, 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 and away you go. So I'm thinking one of his, Pop's Quest loaders would probably work on that thing. 44 minutes working on it, Don. Stephen Bush. Well, finally watching this. I was a little busy last night. Wow, Yankee Marshall will be on the show? Question mark? Yeah. Leslie lets me down. It could be a big fucking joke. I mean, he didn't even play hard to get. But, in all honesty, we've been friends a long time, and I use that lately because I comment with gay comments on his video, and he rebuttals with gay responses. I mean, it's not like we've ever spooned or anything like that. Don't let him know you're doing, or that you're riding the 50 BMG like a pony with a keg strapped to your back while you're pissed drunk singing the theme Dukes of Hazzard. I will expand on this. Steven left some kind of a comment on one of Yankee Marshall's videos about drinking and concealed carrying or something like that, and the Yankee Marshal got all uppity and said that that wouldn't happen in my house. Yeah, I've got a huge problem. I personally, Steve, I know what Yankee Marshall is saying, man. I am not going to have some loose cannon drinking alcohol and carrying a loaded weapon in my house either. American Republican Army. Am I last? Dude, is this the first time you've ever left a comment? American Republican Army. I just kind of like the way that sounds. What is your, Hang on. I'm going over and looking at his channel. He has 12 subscribers. He subscribed to My Hollow Point. Well, fuck it, all of a sudden he's not all that cool. I don't see any content from him. But yeah, just to show my respects, man, I'm hitting the subscribe button. Irish Republican and proud. Well, fuck. Okay. Oh yeah, that was the picture. Oof. All of a sudden I want a PBR. PBR me ASAP, Paul. Hang on, I messed everything up by going over and looking at his channel. Where were we? Oh shit, we're close to the top. Fun's coming to an end. American Republican Army. But he's an Irish American, which means hey, you know what that means. Hang on. Yeah. Oh God, it's kind of a debate though. I know, you're an Irish American, and I want to say it seems stereotypical or whatever, but I'm getting the feeling, I'm getting the vibe from you. Wait a sec, hang on. I'm sort of getting the vibe that we're leaning this way. You know. Let's make it official. Hang on. I don't know, I'm thinking it's like the first comment, so I mean I don't think my liver can afford to do this all the time, but finding out that you're Irish, cheers. Okay. Oh, last gun. Well, I know there's going to be some people disappointed that I left this one for last. And there's some that may not be. Hang on, I've been drinking alcohol, so I made to make this safe. Just in case the Yankee Marshal's watching. kidding. Steve Bush, you loser. The G19, the now G19. That reminds me, I got mail. I might not have that in tomorrow's mail, NYHAP, because I wanted to throw something else in there. Some Army boys. So the now G19, I shot. I mean, I plan again to put this back into the carry rotation. I shot the shit out of this thing. Flawless, not a fail of any kind. I really don't care about the whole whale tailing thing, so I'm not really officially carrying it as a G19 because it's, I'm carrying it more like a 17 because I've got the X grips. If anybody knows if there's a company out there that makes something like this, that X grip, great product, don't get me wrong, but these things cost almost as much as the damn magazines, and that I think is wrong. But they finish it off nice. They feel good in your hand. They give you the extra capacity of using that larger mag, and this is generally how I carry this gun, is like this. If not, and I don't even, I had the mags out that I was shooting, and I think they're still in the container, and those ones look like they are all G17 mags, so they're all these. But yeah, this thing is just flawless. Nothing wrong. I have no problems. Of course, we got the Underwood. No problems. This is now fully back into the rotation. I have to say though, it's up against some nasty competition. When I actually think I might take this to work tomorrow instead of the Walther, just to see how much of a difference it is. Otherwise, this is my non-working rotation right now. The FN, which actually has not left my side since being returned from Elite. This has been in my hand, so I look like I have issues. And this is in a certain location in the house that a few of you guys know, because when you're here, if something bad were to happen, it is an easy location to get to. But if you were to bring a small child into the house, they can't get to it. And it's always ready to go. That's the other thing. I don't know if it's like weird or not, but I'm kind of finding that I kind of prefer to carry this with the safety off, which kind of makes it pretty much exactly the same as a Glock. Okay. 54 minutes. We need to get out of here. Mule Team 66, whiskey, more whiskey, last. Steve, cheers. And what is up? Something is wrong with the way that this is listing out his time. I'm showing on my thing, and you hit the button that says top comment. No, switch it over to newest first. I think this thing is goofed up. 20 hours ago, we have Salty Shellback getting credit for first with Ha Bitches, and the one that keeps popping up at the top 20 hours ago is my good and old friend Stainless 4-5. Another poor pathetic bastard stuck behind enemy lines. Sorry, man, when you see this. By the time this is uploaded, I'll probably be asleep, but you won't be, because it'll be like 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the afternoon for you. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, something obviously is goofed up about that, because Stainless 4-5 was either the first or the second comment, and he keeps popping up at the very, very top. And his comment was, see, the reason I'm saying that is because Mule Team, which I think actually had the last comment, was 4 hours ago, and Stainless 4-5's is 20 hours ago. So, YouTube, thanks for messing up what was supposed to be fun. How am I supposed to know who in the hell is first or who is not if you guys can't even get this shit straight? And that, only because it's sitting right there. And I don't think I'm going to finish off the bottle of Bushmill tonight. That wraps up the comment section, and as always, a couple of you, pretty good ones. I hate to do this to you, Joey Cuz, but I think the winning comment goes to Joey Buzz. Your mom did. And we are going to be at 58 minutes, which will make Dawn, Trees A-Blowin' happy. So, where am I putting Daddy WARBUCKS Imperial IPA on the E-scale? Wow. This particular IPA may not be for everybody. If you are hop curious, or you are Jay at Elite Ammunition, don't bother. But if you really like a heavier hitter with just a really nice bold finish, then I highly recommend this, and I am actually going to give this a 10. But, you know, after having gun sex today, I might be in a better mood than normal. And it's very possible, unless I can sneak out next weekend, it's going to be the last time until the shoot in September. Got to put these guns away, go get in an episode of Blue Bloods, and I really like to roll on these IPAs first. Tomorrow is a Monday. We got the one from Jim, or I've got the one from NYHAP. It's very possible that since this one came off of a clearance rack, that it's even older than this one. So, could be wrong, but we're gonna take a look at Moving Parts from Victory tomorrow. Victory is actually not out of New York. It is PA. So, look at this tomorrow. And I don't feel like cooking, so I am going to make a Bloody Mary for dinner. We will see you guys tomorrow.